want you to think about this as you celebrate Labor Day weekend. The report's showing more than 109 million Americans live in a household on welfare. Folks, that's 35% of the entire population, and we ain't talking about Social Security here. Wayne, I blame the president's policies, the government, and people who voted for the entitlement nation.
Yeah, you have to, Eric. I mean, and the abuse that goes on, as you said, there's 130 whatever it is a million households that have. You also have all of these people, all of these federal agencies that are involved, 97 of them, I think it is in total, that are giving away money, giving away taxpayer money. The abuse in it is enormous. The people who are on the dole are enormous. We have created this in a certain, and there's no going back. There's nobody who's willing to stand up and say, wait a minute, you shouldn't be doing this.
All right, Michelle, 109 million people live in a household, 35% of the entire population. We're scrolling through some of the programs. They're kind of funny. I'm going to get to Juan and ask him about a few of those in a minute. Your thoughts, are we now officially an entitlement nation?
Of course. We spent $900 billion in 2012 on these welfare programs, and the left likes to say it's because of the bad economy. Well, 4 million people were added onto welfare since the recession ended, and it's not doing anything. The poverty rate has remained relatively the same since the 1960s, when the war on poverty started. So what is the point of all of this?
Right. Okay, Juan, 79 means-tested programs, 12 for food, 12 for education. You can get medical assistance. You can get energy assistance. You can get child care assistance. What's the point? Do we even need to work anymore?
This is so maddening to me because, you know, you guys should be mad at corporate inversions and corporations that don't pay taxes. 1 out of every 4. 13% is our overall tax rate, effective tax rate for these corporations, one of the lowest in the world. Yet you pick on the poor. But let me just say, if you look at this as a matter of entitlement, then you talk Social Security and Medicare, but you're not. You're just talking about means-tested programs that give to the poor. And remember, since 1996, Newt Gingrich, Bill Clinton, tough requirements. You got to work to get these money. These are intended, half of them are intended to help with medical issues.
Go ahead, John. Finish this up.
Well, Juan, let's say you were in need. I mean, would it be okay for you to knock on your neighbor's door and demand $2,000? Probably not, and it's not okay when government does it either. Exactly. I mean, the issue isn't should we help people in need. The issue is, do they own you? Do they have a right to your life? Someone else's need is not a claim on your life. Juan, if you want to help them, you should. But to use government force is immoral, wrong, and destructive.
Unfortunately, once again, we ran out of time. I hate to do this week after week. I love it. These are hot debates. We're going to say thank you to our Cashin crew for joining us this week. You can head over to foxnews.com/cashin to see Wayne and Jonathan's stock picks for this week. But coming up, with Congress still on a long summer break, no wonder its approval rating is lower than cockroaches and traffic jams. That's true, and that's funny, but when you hear how many days they'll actually work this year compared to how many days you will, you probably won't be laughing.